Progress on the South Irving Library is clear, from the outside and inside.
We've been working on this project for many years, so it's good to see it coming to fruition. We're looking forward to opening the doors for everybody. It's going to be a huge improvement.
Libraries are meant to stir imaginations, and at this point in the construction, that imagination can come in handy. For example, take this pile.
This will be part of the terrazzo floor.
Imagine it becoming a part of this, and you could get an idea of what the main lobby will look like.
We've got a lot of curves, decorative curves in the floor and in the ceiling.
Library Director Chris Dobson is taking some library board members on a tour.
And over here, this area is going to be the new book display. We'll have a big video monitor with information on what's going on in the library.
The first floor also has a large meeting room that can be divided.
We have 4 simultaneous meetings going on. One of the things that we did was we tried to put all the noise creators on the first floor.
That includes a glass-enclosed teen area.
It'll have all sorts of technology for teens that are doing videos and future employees of ICTN.
There will also be public computers and a computer lab.
It's going to have room for 15 or 16 computers. It'll have video screens, so when we're teaching a class, you'll actually be able to look up and see what you should be looking at.
The beauty of the library is that it really is addressing the changing needs. I mean, 25, 30 years ago, you went and checked out a book or you did some research. You know, now we have computers in there for everyone.
The whole building has got wonderful views.
We moved up to the second floor to get a better look. Your first impressions of this view?
Beautiful. It really is.
Well, I think it's gorgeous. I think it's what Irving deserves.
There will be seating to let people enjoy the views as they read.
Read or just hang out.
People like sitting next to the window. That's one of the most popular places at the Central Library is along the windows on the second floor, and so we even got more space for that now.
The windows provide more than a view. They add to the energy efficiency.
These windows will be activated by the sun, so when the sun is directly on it, it will start to shade.
It'll allow less sunlight to pass through on really bright days, and that'll actually reduce our cooling costs.
Also on the second floor, books for adults, the genealogy section, a charging area for electronics, and
this is going to be a quiet room, and it'll house the periodical collection, all of our magazines. Again, that's one of the things people kept asking us for, was a quiet place to sit and read.
So that's for adults. And beyond that,
this is the entrance to the children's area. This wall is going to be puzzles. And we're actually going to have puzzle furniture.
The wall back here will be a media wall for kids, a lot of interactive play for them to do learning exercises. And then the floor between here and the column there is going to be filled with lava tiles, and their color, and when you step on them, the colors mix.
These are some examples of lava tiles we found on YouTube. Community donations helped pay for these extras.
Study rooms, they sort of divide children from adults, which was one of the things that we wanted to do. One of the complaints we get about the Central Library is it's so noisy.
From there, we moved down to the basement, which will not be open to the public.
Picture this filled with 90-inch tall shelving.
About 100,000 of the library's less popular books will be stored here. Flooding concerns prompted delays and some design changes. Any concerns lingering now?
No, we've got pumps, which are, as you can see, are keeping everything very nicely dry. And the one change we did make was we moved the computer network to the first floor.
Another energy-efficient feature is found here in the basement. These are geothermal wells that go 300 feet down into the ground that will help heat and cool the building. It's about 20 miles of pipe overall.
And we expect 25 to 40% energy savings through that.
There is more to notice outside.
If you look at the stone, we have picked up the same stone that is at Centennial Park, and also the similar stone that is over at the fountain and Veterans Park as well.
So that it looks like it's part of that Heritage Crossing area. I think that's very important for us to set the tone down there.
There is still a lot of work ahead, finishing out the inside, then the move.
And that's a big job to do when you have to move that many shelving and books and you got to get it all set up.
The Central Library expects to close for 2 months while that move is underway. Then other big decisions are ahead, including what to do with the current Central Library building.
First floor will be all library staff. City Council hasn't decided what to do with the rest of the building yet.
It could be used for meeting rooms, it could be used for city offices. We're just going to reevaluate the reuse of that building. It's still a good building.
On this day, the focus is on the new building. Library board members are impressed. Martha Watson says this technology-filled building is a big change from what she remembers.
See, I'm a native Irvingite, and Mrs. Hurwitz had the first library in the Blaylock Furniture Store off on Irving Boulevard. So everything's evolved.
I think it's been fantastic, but I do think that they're going to actually have to come here and experience it to really know what's here and available.
While this tour is wrapping up, the building will be open for everyone in early 2015.
Exciting, it's colorful, it's fun, it's a place that they want to come and stay.
It's a great combination of the old and the new. It's got the traditional library features, but it's got all the great stuff that we want in a new, exciting place. So I think it's going to have something for everybody.